Hello YouTube, this is AliciasVSG, take 2. Okay, so stats. Last week's weight was 203, which I'm, super excited that I'm really close to Wonderland. This week's weight, 201. Both weeks were 0.0. Now, so that's a loss of 2 pounds. I've never lost 2 pounds. It's always been 3 and above. So I'm bummed out about that. Surgery was 630. Highest weight 258. So, I've lost 57 pounds total, which I'm super excited. Non-scale victory. Also, my polycystic ovarian syndrome symptoms have diminished greatly. I don't have to shave my legs every day. It's like every 3 days or something. I think my hormones have regulated. So that's always good. So that's non-scale victory. I'm in now a size 16, but the size 16 is fitting me kind of loose, so I'm going to hold on to those 16s because I'm cheap, and, I can't afford to be buying clothes. I honestly thought that I'll be in size 18 for like a month, and size 16 for like a month, but I just bought those clothes, size 16, last weekend, and this weekend, they're fitting me big, and I'm like, I'm happy. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy. But I'm like, what? I have to, and I hate to shop. I'm really not a shopper. So, what else? I'm just overall very happy not having the diabetes, the hypertension, and all that. But I'm taking in my liquids, doing protein first. I eat a lot of chicken. I need to get creative on how I cook my food, what I eat. I'm taking a lot of, getting a lot of information from other people. They post little pictures and, what they cook and whatever. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's protein right there. Like a hamburger patty, no bun, just with cheese and whatever, and that's protein right there, So, and I'm still only able to eat like 2 ounces. I see people, it appears to be more than 2 ounces. Even people who are just recently out of surgery, it appears like they're eating more than 2 ounces as far as the picture goes. I cannot eat more than 2 ounces a meal. It just gets really uncomfortable. It gets really tight. Okay, what else? Dating. I know I said that I was going to put it on break. I'm really not dating. I'm kind of just chatting with people, right? And I've decided I'm going to change my type. Now let me tell you what my type is. My type are very muscular men, very fit, gangster type. Okay, my ex-husband, very fit, muscular, gangster type. I was kind of trying to get away from the gangster type because there's just all kinds of problems that come with that kind of type. So I flip the script and I go like people who weigh like 360 pounds, and I have no problem with big people, no problem. Last 2 times. First time I ever dated a big guy was like 2 boyfriends ago, and he was cool. This last one, not so cool. And it has nothing to do with his weight. I think it had to do with his depression, and that's probably all I'm going to say. His depression really got him down. But anyway, so that's my new type, right? And guys my age. I keep on having like something in my teeth. So guys my age I've been talking to. And I've never had to experience this before. I tell them my weight loss, and perhaps I shouldn't. Perhaps I should keep it to myself. Because then they start asking questions about loose skin, and are you curvy, and what's going to happen if you lose your breast, and, all these inappropriate things. Well, I consider inappropriate because I'm a very conservative, private person. Or things like they want to discuss sex. What kind of acts do you do, And I'm like, I don't like to talk about it. You just do it, you know what I'm saying? And perhaps because I'm used to the older men, the type that I described earlier, but they're older. I never had to deal with that. No older guy that I dated ever talked about what position do you like to do or whatever. And I would even shut down the conversation and be like, no, I'm not going to even discuss that. I delete their number and tell them I don't want to talk to you no more, and they still contact me, and I'm thinking, okay, and I continue to delete, and 2 weeks later I get some inappropriate comment, and I'm like, really, I haven't talked to you in like 2 weeks, and really you're still contacting me with this inappropriate stuff. So, I'm thinking I feel more comfortable with older men. Even I've never really dated anyone my age up until now. When I was 19, I dated someone who was 36. When I was 21, I dated somebody who was 42, 22 years older. And some people might think that, that's gross, but they were respectful. They treated me right. I didn't have to deal with drama. They had jobs. You know what I'm saying? They had their stuff together, we went on dates. They courted me. They knew what courted means. You know what I'm saying? When I was 26, got married to a guy 17 years older than me, we have a beautiful daughter together, that's kind of rocky, but, I just don't understand the men who are my age. Perhaps the younger generation, I don't know, they don't know the values, the morals, the whatever, I don't know, they're not raised, I don't know what's going on. I can't even begin to understand the things that I encounter when I am talking to guys my age. Very jealous guys. I'm not even dating you, and I get jealousy. I'm like, serious, And so that's my rant. Dating is just, I haven't even got to dating. I'm just texting and chatting, and it's just too much for me. So, yet again, I'm just like kind of pushing people away, and I'll continue to chat with people, because I get bored. But it's just amazing how, I look way better than what I used to look as far as weight is concerned. And I didn't have to deal with any of this stuff, And now that I'm losing weight, perhaps it's me feeling uncomfortable because all these guys my age are approaching me, and I'm deciding, hey, let me talk to them, let me see how it goes or whatever. But then I run into these snags, these inappropriate conversations. I ask respectfully, I don't like to talk about that. Let's not talk about that. They continue to bring it up. I stop talking to them. There's numerous reasons why dating sucks when you're going through weight loss. So, anyways, enough about that. I'm sure that's not something you want to listen to, but something I had to discuss because this is my journey. What else? I don't know. I'm kind of feeling blah this week. I was like, the period problem that I had last week when I did the video and I discussed the period problem that I was having, that day I stopped. I don't know if it was because I talked about it, but it stopped. I haven't been on my period. I had an appointment tomorrow scheduled, but I chose to cancel it because I don't have that problem anymore. I'm excited. My energy level is up. Constipation. Constipation is an issue lately. Perhaps because I'm taking 3 per day. 3 calcium plus D chewables per day. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I got hiccups. But I'm having constipation issues. So maybe I'll try some fiber chewables or something. I'll go buy some or whatever. But anyways, that is my, what I'm doing. No complications as far as pain, gas. You know, everything is going good. I just really need to get my ass in gear and start exercising because there's no excuse. Really, there's no excuse. I just need to do it. Maybe this weekend I'll go get the gazelle and bring it over here. But I just got to do it. Maybe some energizing music and just get on there and whatever. I have the time, you know, if I bring the gazelle here. I used to love to be on it back in the day when I was married. I used to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and exercise. And so I think that's just something I'm going to do. Anyways, that's all I have to say this week. This video is probably very boring, but if anybody else is having dating problems, hit me up. Let me know how you guys are doing with that. How I can change things. Perhaps the site that I'm on should be like X'd out and I should try to pay for a site or something. I don't know. I don't like bars. I don't like, you know, I don't like to be around alcohol really. And, you know, I don't know. So anyways, alright. That's pretty much all I have to say. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.